Hi there, it's another beautiful day, and today I have these Sukumawikis, also known as Kales or collard greens, whichever you choose to call them. And I have so many of them. I had visited a farm. I did visit the farm, my friend's farm, and she gave me these Sukumawikis, and there are a lot. I need to preserve them. I don't want to throw any vegetables away, and I need to preserve these greens because they're so healthy. And guess what, these kales, they are purely organic. It has never been sprayed with any pesticides, and they don't have any pests. I don't know how that is possible, and they're so huge. And they use only manure from the cow manure. It's like they've created a drainage that passes through those through the Kales farm, and that's how it gets nutrients. So the first thing I've done is clean the Sukumawikis, and then was it important for me to clean? Yes, it was important to clean because I don't know if they were pests. Yeah, like the insects and the worms. I did find some quite, and I had to clean that before I continue. Now the next step is I've put a sufuria, a pot, on a jiko, and I need this water to boil. And as it is boiling, I'm going to remove these stalks. I'm not going to eat those stalks. Those stalks looks hard. I don't eat stalks. I only eat stalks from African nightshade and the other traditional veggies. But for the kales, I find the stalk quite hard, and I don't eat it. So you can feed your animals with the stalk so that you don't throw them away. But since I don't have animals around here, I'm just going to throw it in the garden, or probably throw it away because it will take long to decompose. If I had a compost pit where I throw it and then I make compost, then it could have been nice, but now I don't have that. We're going to throw them away. The water has boiled, and the water you've seen in the bucket is for cooling. Now it's time. I've not chopped it. I'm just going to blanch, and this is what I do. I put a generous amount in that big sufuria, that big pot, and then allow it to sit in that hot water for a few seconds, not minutes, a few seconds. I don't want the Sukumawiki turning their color to black. I just want it to have that vibrant green color. So I'm going to press those Sukumawikis in. These Sukumawikis might look so many, but once you blanch, it kind of shrink or loses the water or something. There's something that happens there, but I can't quite explain. And that is what I'm going to do. Leave it in that hot water for a few seconds, then remove it and place it inside the cold water in this bucket. That's what I'm going to do. Now these Sukumawikis are ready to remove from this hot water. Blanching helps because I want to freeze these Sukumawikis. I did try freezing Sukumawikis without blanching, and it was a disaster. My fridge was so smelly. The fridge was smelling like this. I did put something that is rotting. Anyway, I didn't want to do that again. And if you freeze it without blanching, you won't like the taste of that Sukumawiki. It doesn't taste right. It doesn't taste right. So blanching helps. Blanching helps to keep those nutrients in. And the reason why I didn't chop this Sukumawiki before blanching is because I didn't want to leave the nutrients inside that water. And I'm reusing this water again. I just allow it to boil again and then place more Sukumawikis. And that is what I'm going to do with all the Sukumawikis that I have. And I have to do them today, not any other day. That's it, guys. So if you have a lot of Sukumawikis, or you've visited the farm and you've been given Sukumawikis, don't be afraid to take them. Just take the Sukumawikis and come blanch and store it in your freezer, and you'll have greens throughout the month or throughout the week. So after cooling the Sukumawikis, I'm going to use this colander or a sieve so that it drains the excess water. But today I was kind of in a hurry, and I'll show you how I did it. But I could have left it in this colander so that it drains that water by itself, so that I can go to the next step. But I didn't have time, and the Sukumawikis were so many, and I had to do them. I had to prepare them and store them and then do something else. If you give this Sukumawiki time on this colander, it will just drain the water, and then you'll remain with Sukumawikis that has less water. But for me, I had to do it right away. And this is how the skumas look like. Yeah, this is how it looks like. And I'm going to chop them as they are. The sun is out and it's quite sunny. And it's so hot. It seems like the rains are about to pour. The heavens are about to open. And kind of want to finish this before the rains are upon us. See how I do? I squeeze the water out, though I don't recommend that. I wish that I could have time, to allow these Sukumawikis to drain by themselves, but I don't. I'll just have to do this and chop them, because time is money. You don't have time. You can chop the kales like this. This is how we do it traditionally in the village. We don't have chopping boards in the village. Chopping boards came the other day, and very few families had chopping board, but now everybody has chopping board. I do also have chopping boards, and I find it slow. I love doing it by hand, and I'm comfortable. I can sit down and do it. But for the chopping board, it needs me to to stand and place it on top of something so that I can chop some. I prefer my hand. I've finished chopping the Sukumawikis, and I have these packaging bags. They are Ziploc bags. I'm reusing them. They are reusable, and yeah, I'm going to store an amount that will last us 1 meal per bag, because I don't want putting more than thawing, then returning them to the fridge. No, I want a meal. I please an amount that you are going to eat at a go. Now this is enough for the 3 of us, because the other kids are at school. They're in boarding school, and we are only 3 of us. So I'm going to pack this to last a meal, and if it remains, I'll have to eat it during lunchtime. This is for dinner. Usually I plan for dinner, then whatever leftover remains during dinner is what I'm going to eat. Now these are 4 packs, and I still have Sukumawikis on the sink. The other side, you can see that, and I'm going to repeat the process for that and store. Now when I'm doing this, I remove all the air before I zip up, and it looks like it has been vacuumed. That's how I do it. Yeah, look at how nice it is. No air inside. Thanks guys for watching. Thanks for stopping by. I love the support that you're giving me. Do, if you've not subscribed and you're watching this, please subscribe, share, like, and comment down below. Share with me how you do yours, because everybody has their way of doing things. Thank you, and allow me to see you in the next video.